Well, the sun went away today, but we hung on to some of that warm weather, and it certainly felt a little bit more humid. And with that humid air around, we've also had a few light rain showers. 13 weather ball is still blinking bright. We'll still see a little light rain early tonight. And it's green, no change to the warm temperatures foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. A couple of sprinkles of rain, nothing north of Grand Rapids to speak of. And over in Holland, looking good there. Cloudy skies. You've had a little bit of light rain, but it hasn't deterred folks from getting out and seeing the tulips. Still some very active crowds over there at Windmill Island Gardens with temperatures in the mid-70s. Right around the region, we have cooled off from our afternoon highs. Now the clouds have moved in with a couple of sprinkles. A low in mid-70s, warmer over toward Flint where you're at 80 degrees right now. Here in Grand Rapids, we are at 75. We are cooler than yesterday, about 4 to 6 degrees cooler than yesterday. Again, just some scattered light rain showers. A lot of this not reaching the ground, but some of it did manage to reach the ground. There's even a line of some showers and storms up into northeastern Illinois. Do still have a chance of a thunderstorm in the forecast, but for the most part, the real active weather is out here in Nebraska, where a very strong low pressure system is hanging out. That is going to be weakening over the weekend. But we can see these scattered light rain showers this evening. They'll pretty much come to an end. And during the day tomorrow, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies, especially a little break in the cloud cover late in the day. Still, we're calling for a chance of a shower, mainly over the extreme southwest counties on Sunday. Our viewing area most likely will stay dry, but temperatures are going to be a lot different here on Sunday. Here's where the rainfall is. Nothing measurable in Grand Rapids. All of the active weather will be from about Madison to Chicago down to South Bend, down to about Columbus, Ohio. That's pretty much the northern edge of the important rainfall. 76 tomorrow, very close to what we saw during the day today, but we're going to cool off into the low and mid 60s on Sunday and then back up to around 70 on Monday. Next week, we'll see more seasonable temperatures across the region. Looking farther ahead from May 18th through the 22nd, this is toward the end of our 10-day forecast. High chances it will be cooler than that 71 to 72, and a slightly higher chance that we'll see less rainfall also during that 5-day period. For tonight, any sprinkles or light rain showers should be ending from Holland southward. Overnight lows in the mid and upper 50s, although Ludington you may drop to 51. Up north, mid to upper 50s, mainly just cloudy skies, few breaks here and there. And from Grand Rapids southward, any light rain should be ending here in the next few hours. Overnight lows in the very mild upper 50s. 13 on your side forecast. We do have that slight chance of a shower south of Grand Rapids on Sunday for Mother's Day. Next week, you can see highs generally in the upper 60s to low 70s. Only one chance of rain next week, and that will come next Thursday night. Well, some sprinkles have developed out here on the weather deck, but it's been nothing more than that throughout the day today. Certainly not going to change your outdoor plans here this evening. 13 weather ball is blinking bright for the sprinkles inside. It's also green. Saturday, no change to the temperatures foreseen. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Well, Miggy, you've disappeared. I apologize for that, but if you did see Miggy, he's already out for a walk. Todd, Carey, you better go catch him. Yes, green paw for your evening walk up until about 10 o'clock when there might be a sprinkle. We'll stay in the 70s, 61 also in the morning. A little bit of sunshine tomorrow, not a lot to generate green electricity here in West Michigan from the sun. Winds up a little bit from today, but certainly not an issue. They'll be out of the east throughout the day. Not a great day to create green energy here in West Michigan. Again, we got a little bit of light sprinkles over our station right now here northwest side of Grand Rapids. They've all been fairly light throughout the day today, amounting to less than 1/100 of an inch. Active weather down here in northeastern Illinois. Still a possibility of a rumble of thunder before the sun goes down. Extreme southwestern lower Michigan here this evening. No active weather expected over the weekend. We may catch, again, a shower south of Grand Rapids here this evening. But during the day tomorrow, I'm thinking it'll be dry in most areas all day long. And in fact, that will hold into Saturday night and Sunday as well. You notice there are some scattered showers we talked about over southwestern lower Michigan. But for the majority of our folks here in West Michigan, Holland, Grand Rapids, Muskegon northward, we're going to see very little, if any, rain the rest of the weekend. You can see that clearly on our accumulation map. Most of the rain will be from Kalamazoo, South Haven southward, back through Chicago, all the way up through southwest Wisconsin. Meanwhile, to the north, very little going on at all. Tomorrow, temperatures will be about as warm as they were today, maybe a degree or two cooler. 76 here in Grand Rapids, but we are really going to cool off on Sunday, only in the mid 60s. Downwind of Lake Huron with that northeast wind, it'll be in the upper 50s, but we'll recover to around 70 here on Monday, and we'll see seasonable temperatures most of next week. Looking ahead from May 20th through the 26th, warm weather out west. We have a slightly higher chance of seeing cooler than average temperatures, which are in the low 70s at that time, and a little bit higher chance for less rainfall during that same 7-day period. You'll see the start of that in our 10-day forecast coming up. A forecast then for tonight, any light rain sprinkles will be ending later on this evening. Upper 50s for low. The further north you travel, the better chance you'll be dropping down to around 51. Mid 50s along US 10, 57 in Greenville, 58 here in Fremont. Mainly cloudy skies, and again some sprinkles, light rain, especially from Kalamazoo, Battle Creek southward. Overnight lows in the upper 50s. 13 on your side forecast. After the light rain to the southwest on Sunday, not here in Grand Rapids, we'll see temperatures climb back out of the 60s into the 70s Monday and Tuesday. Back down to 68 on Wednesday. Warm front coming through will give us some overnight showers Thursday night at 76. Friday through the following weekend into the following week, we'll see some sunshine and seasonable temperatures generally in the low 70s. Looking very spring-like there here this next 10 days.
Not bad at all. Thank you, George.
Well, if you haven't already, you still have a few days left to enjoy Tulip Time.
Tomorrow's the big Volks Parade, and many of us here at 13 on your side will be in it. So be sure to say hello if you see us. George, is the weather going to cooperate?
I believe the weather will cooperate. You kind of like today, even with less of a chance of some rain.
Great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Great day here today as well as we warmed temperatures up nicely despite some sprinkles of rain. 13 weather ball tonight is blinking bright. We do have a little bit more light rain early tonight, and it's green. No change to the warm weather pattern foreseen, at least for the first half of the weekend. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Temperatures, I had a feeling that we were going to get warmer than our forecast high. It made it into the upper 70s today, even 82 over in Lansing and Howell. A little suspect of that temperature in Muskegon. Most areas along the lakeshore are in the upper 70s. Got to get the National Weather Service to go out there and check that thermometer. It's been reading warm for you guys. We forecast 75, and it made 79 today. A rare Friday miss here on your 13 on your target forecast. Light sprinkles of rain across the area. These will all kind of fall apart here over the next few hours. There have been some stronger storms. We'll call them weak thunderstorms down near Chicago. Those also are going to be ending this evening. Models are showing that clearly, just kind of falling apart. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, so maybe some showers down around Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. Should be fine for the Riverbank run here in Grand Rapids, and this is at the end of the day. Just mostly cloudy skies, kind of that filtered sunshine look we had earlier today. On Sunday, our chances of rain are pretty close to zero here in Grand Rapids. Best chance will be from South Haven, from Kalamazoo southward, from about Holland, Grand Rapids northward. Very little, if any, threat of any rain coming up here on Sunday. Here's the sprinkles here tonight. Most of the meaningful rain will be down along the Michigan-Indiana border. Chicago may pick up 1.25 inches of rain, especially west of the city there. Long range outlook. This is comes in every Friday. This covers the period from May 27th through June 9th. So this is the start of the Memorial Day holiday weekend and the unofficial start to summer. We have an equal chance of seeing warmer or colder temperatures, but there is a really large area where it is expected to be warmer from the northwest all the way into the southeast. Highs during that 2-week period climb from about 74 to 78. And the long range outlook for May 27th through June 9th, high chances it will stay drier than average here in West Michigan. We usually get about 1.5 inches of rain gradually over that 2-week period. So for tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures about where they were today with the exception of Muskegon, up into the mid-70s. Winds will be offshore, so no cooling from Lake Michigan. A mid-70s northern part of our viewing area under mostly cloudy skies. East winds here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Highs right around 75 to 76. 13 on your side forecast. Coolest day will be Sunday with 63. Any rain will be well over the south and southwestern quadrant of our viewing area. Sunny skies Monday through Wednesday, upper 60s to low 70s. Next chance of rain, much better chance than over the weekend on Thursday night. And then Friday, Saturday, and next Sunday, seasonable temperatures around 70 with sunshine.